Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to first thank you for being here so many today with us. It's a wonderful pleasure for us to be with you. I want to also thank our customers, but also our partners, our suppliers that are with us again for the 10th, I think, anniversary today of this conference. So thank you very much. I won't spend a lot of time talking about virtualization. Just want to kick off, thank you, just want to kick off this day and saying that Hera has been involved in virtualization since more than 10 years. We have enjoyed a lot of prestigious partnerships. Most of them are in the room today and will be with us today. We are very happy to be one of the leaders globally of this environment. And I want to share with you some of the takeaway that we had so far working in this environment and talk a little bit very, very high level about what we see going on the market in the very near future. I will start by talking a little bit about this famous third platform. In summary, some are saying, you know, we like to invent many concepts in the IT world, so this is a new one. Some are saying that we have been through two eras. The first was the mainframe era. That was the first step of the IT. Then we had the client servers. One of the specificity of this client servers era was that the numbers of users of IT system, the numbers of application has blew out completely. So we started at the mainframe with a few thousand applications globally across the world, and we ended up with probably 700,000 applications and millions users using client-server technology. Since a few years, we started to enter in this famous third platform, where basically the emergence of these mobile application and social networking, the way we collaborate as individuals together, and we want to collaborate the same way inside our firm as a professional. We want to have the same tools, we want to have the same instant collaboration with our colleagues, and that has called really a need for millions and millions of applications. So we're going to be in the world where today, now, at this time, I am a professional. In 5 or 6 hours, I will be an individual, and I want to use this, tons of application on my mobile and collaborate the same way. Whatever I'm a professional, I'm an individual. So it's a world where we are talking about billions of users and millions of applications. I was in San Francisco last week. It was the week of a big event from Salesforce.com, one of the biggest SaaS player in the world. It was amazing to cross so much startup, and tons and tons of different concepts and applications. It's completely incredible, the number of startup and number of application using mobile technology. So these demands, which is actually an end user demand, when most of the demands of the client server era and the first platform was mostly coming from the IT, from the CIO, here we saw an end user demand. And what's this demand is to have something which is flexible, which is scalable. We are talking about elasticity. And actually, the virtualization technology offer the opportunity to be scalable, to be elastic, to certainly be cost efficient. And that's why, you know, we are coming in another era of virtualization. That's why the virtualization technology gonna continue, I would say, to lead the game and to be extremely central in the IT technology. So this was a little bit about the past. Let me also cover some of the few challenges and opportunities. If you are an IT service company or system integrator, a value-add reseller, etc., you will have certainly a lot of opportunity and challenges to overcome when it's come to look at virtualization. Of course, over the last years, we have tried to build private data centers, now public data centers. One of the main issues we have been talking about was security. That's one thing, of course. How you can securize the data, how you can securize the access of the application when you give the ability from inside in the company, but also from outside, from mobile devices and so on, to have a secure, have a compliant environment. This is one big thing that surround, I would say, the virtualization phenomenon. Over time, and you know, we can say 2015 or 2018, but whatever, in connection with the virtualization will come another notion, which is the hybrid computing, which is, I guess I don't learn a lot of things to all of you, but yes, we have private cloud, we have public clouds, but you know, those applications and data should exchange each other, should collaborate each other. So one of the main topic of discussion going forward gonna be how we manage the hybridity, how we manage an hybrid data center, I would say hybrid cloud environment. This is one, and of course, once there's application and data will be shared together, and of course, then we're gonna come up with the famous big data era, where you know, we're gonna be able to leverage, exploit the value of the data that we all have in our system, and that would come up from many, many devices. So what is the response that's coming up from our technology maker, from our supplier, and the most important supplier? Is this key word, software-defined data center? I guess you would hear about a lot today in the workshop about this concept. Because basically, I think, I don't speak Czech, but I think you have talked a little bit about this. So far, we have virtualized mostly the compute part of the IT, the virtual machines. This what has been virtualized. Going forward, the big battle, the big discussion, gonna be how to virtualize everything. How to virtualize the network, how to virtualize the storage. And if you think about it, and many of you have to manage data center every day, you know, many things are virtualized. There's still a little bit of handwork to do when it comes to the networking and when it comes to the storage. And when you come back 10 years ago at the genesis of the virtualization phenomenon, we were talking about using computing like electricity. You know, you plug and you have an electricity coming. And obviously this will not come till the entire data center will not be virtualized. So software data networking, software data storage, software-defined networking, software-defined storage, sorry. Some people are also talking about software-defined workspace for the client. Everything software-defined, everything virtualized. It's been a long time. I've not been, 20 years ago I was an engineer, but I don't want to be very technical. I cannot be very technical, but in the center of all those elements, there is a business layer that's going to be also a very important thing to orchestrate the application needs and all those technology of software-defined data center. So you see that the big battle, again, and the big thing tomorrow going to be security, hybrid, and software-defined, and virtualize everything. In short, we are going in a world, and many are talking right now about the fourth platform. So obviously, we are still we're still in the third platform. We're still for maybe 3, 4, 5 years in the third platform. But what is concept of the fourth platform of the next era, where the whatever you call it, Internet 4.0, and all these concepts that are emerging right now, mostly in the United States. It's a world where you see all those things virtualized. I mean, it's like internet. Where is the center of internet? Where is the data center? Nobody knows. There is somewhere a cable, a wire under the ocean, and somewhere should be somewhere, but there is no center of internet. So the concept is that everything is virtualized. Huh? There is no center. There is nothing. You don't see it. It's completely virtual. It works. Internet works in most of the case. Huh? It works, but at the end you have power. You have, in a flexible way, the ability to access to resources like storage. Of course, bandwidth. Networking capacity, you have a load balancer, you had a lot of technology behind, but at the end you don't see a lot of things, but that works. And we are coming in this world of the fourth platform where, through many devices, the Internet of Things, the connected object, watches and everything, that you can hear about in the newspaper every day, that gonna give us billions of Internet of Things. And Arrow is very involved in this Internet of Things business because, Arrow has an IT business unit, but also is one of the leaders of the component distribution business. And we are very involved to build with industrial firms connected object. This is a word that we are looking at, obviously, very closely. So through the Internet of Things, through the mobile devices, through machine to machine, application talking transparently, automatically together, sharing data. Now we're gonna come with this famous advanced analytics concept. Analytics where we're going to analyze the past. We're going to analyze real time. What's a consumer, if you are in the retail, what is consumer going to do now? He's doing now. Where is he? Somewhere. And what is his buying behavior? So this real-time analytics, which is the next things, but going forward, also what we call predictive analytics. So, trying to predict the consumer behavior. So extremely sophisticated advanced analytics that will certainly change many business models. And obviously, if you are a CIO in the room, if you are an end user, I would engage you to participate with your colleagues in your company, because obviously we believe that those technology that are underlined by the virtualization technology will change many business models. So technology obviously will help to change to gain share and to enrich the approach of every type of industry. So this is where we are going. So again, to summarize: security, manage, hybrid cloud, interconnecting the application, sharing the data, big data, and advanced analytics. That's going to be the big thing to our view of what will happen going forward. And software defined. Everything software. It is really scary sometimes, but it's really fascinating to imagine a world where the complete data center going to be software defined. I want to end up by talking a little bit about Aero. So Aero is, as I said, very involved in all those things. Aero ECS is the IT value-add distribution part. We have invested, and I want to give just 3 examples, a lot to help our partners, our customers, and also our vendors to participate and to take advantage of this new emerging IT. We had invested a lot on the cloud for our partners. You might have heard about Aerosphere, and hopefully you will be interested by this platform that will help you to have an access to a portfolio of cloud services and to provide your customer with the best of breed portfolio of services with a complete automated platform. So it's a big investment for us, and we are leading the game, helping our partner to move to the cloud. Obviously, we have many vendors that are currently working with us, providing big data technology and working with us on many programs, and there is money, marketing money, etc., to help our partners to be in the center of the game of this big data era. And we have, just to mention, invest a lot in security. Last year we bought one of the biggest value-add distributor in security in the world, called Computer Links, and together with the existing security business we became from far 2 times, 3 times bigger, the bigger player in the world in security technology. So we are pleased to have this really special positioning in virtualization since years, but also in security, big data, and these are big investment for us that hopefully will help our partners to be compelling, I would say, and play the central role in this virtualization evolution. We have a very large platform, about 2,500 people with many technology solution centers, demonstration center. If you want to see those technology, we have 15 around Europe. We have training center. We are training and we certify more than 20,000 engineers in Europe on many, I guess 50% of them, on virtualization, by the way, but also on middlewares, on platform as a service, development tools, and so on. So very big investment over the last 4 or 5 years. I'm very proud to lead this organization that should help you to get the best of the opportunity of this virtualization world. So I thank you for listening. I wish you a very good day. I hope you're gonna learn a lot or share a lot with your colleagues and partner today. And our team and Boris' team is at your disposal to help you to have a best day in this wonderful city of Prague. I thank you for your listening. Thank you.